which is smaller than this one. Its name is Smiley. Alright, we have to meet the Smiley animal. So I'm going to give you some clues. This one is not an amphibian. It is a reptile. It has scaly skin. It has claws. It does not have teeth. And it lives in the pond. I just heard it. Turtle. We are going to meet a baby snapping turtle. Remember, if you don't touch its mouth, it can't bite you, right? How cute it is. Alright, my friends, voices off. 3, 2, 1. Okay, good listeners. So this is a baby snapping turtle. This turtle hatched out of its egg the end of last summer. And so it's not even quite 1 year old. And when it hatched, it was about the size of a quarter. So it's actually grown quite a bit in that almost year. I think that snapping turtles look kind of prehistoric. They kind of remind me of dinosaurs because they have all these little spikes on their shell and spikes on their tail. Little stegosaurs. But they're soft. They don't hurt you. Snapping turtles cannot go in their shell because look at how little their bottom shell is. They cannot go in their shell. So the shell is 2 parts. The top of a turtle's shell is called the carapace, that's this part, and the bottom is called the plastron. And many turtles can go inside their shell. But you can see that it has such a little bottom shell, it can't hide inside. And that's why snapping turtles snap. That is their defense from danger. And it's also how they eat. They kind of reach out their neck and they grab their food. Ambush predator. And they can stretch out their necks really far, which is good because if it ever gets flipped upside down, it pushes its neck on the ground to kind of flip it back over. It has little claws, and it has a little tail that helps it when it's swimming. And they would live in the pond, just like we visited, and they would eat water bugs. And if there was minnows or fish, it could eat that. Your fingers back. And as they get bigger, because we know snapping turtles can get really big, like bigger than your lily pads, when they get really big, they eat ducklings and goslings. So they're definitely pond predators. Has anybody seen turtles crossing the road or crossing your backyard before? You can help turtles if your grown-ups are with you and if it's a safe situation to help them. But here's something that's important. If this turtle was crossing the road this way, and you picked it up and put it over here, where's it going to go? Back over there. Back across the road. You always move them in the direction they're moving. Because it's either a baby trying to find the pond, or it's a female going to lay her eggs. And if she's going away from the pond, she wants to lay her eggs on land, dig a hole, lay the eggs, they're kind of like little ping pong balls, bury them, and then she goes back to the pond. So you want to move her in the right direction because she's got a mission. She's either going to the pond or going to lay eggs. And when those eggs hatch at the end of summer, they have no mom or dad to take care of them. They're totally on their own. They have to find the pond, find their own food, and just use their natural instinct to know what to do. If you can stay crisscross applesauce and on your lily pad, I can let it walk on the ground. Everybody can stay right where you are. I think it's going to be fast or slow. So believe it or not, turtles can be pretty fast, especially the water turtles. They're really fast swimmers. But this floor is kind of slippery for its claws, so it doesn't go too fast. But they can move pretty fast on the ground if they want to.
It's looking not looking. Hey. You know what its name is?
Oh, its name is Half Shell.
Yeah, walking right towards it. Because you only
Yeah.
have 1/2 of the shell.
Exactly. Here is a half shell.
Shell.
You can touch, here, with the snapping turtle, you can touch the back of its shell, its tail, and its back toes. And I don't want you to put your hands on this side of my thumb, because then you might get a little too close to its mouth.
And then
Your fingers might look like yummy worms. Any questions about the snapping turtle?
Are you, when he gets older, are you going to keep him or are you going to let him free?
When they get too big for their tank, we ended up releasing them. So we actually just released a 4-year-old, and then we had a couple of 1-year-olds too. And we're